biscuit. Kit Kat is a biscuit. It's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. It's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. It's the Kauffie Company. Oh yeah, baby, smell the brew. It's the Kauffie Company, and it's shipping to you. Kauffie, Kauffie Company, yeah. Oh yeah, it's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. It's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Kauffie,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Kauffie Company. It is Tuesday, the 24th of March, and it's quite a windy 13 degrees. It's a windy one today, which is not good, but it's not cold. And it's a chill day. I've done my clickbait magic, as you all like to hear. I've, of course, used the fact that another Spurs manager is probably getting the sack today. Apparently he's being placed on gardening leave. But for all, I don't know, someone, not mine, hopefully not mine. It can't be any worse than, and your gardener. He's also your gardener, Will. But we're here. For all those music lovers that saw my thumbnail, the thumbnail was brilliant. But we might not talk football today. Which will probably upset some people, but we'll just have a good day. We're not going to let Spurs ruin another one of our days. We have been doing some painting. So myself and Will, the landlord. Oh, I've got paint on my hands now. Bollocks. I've got paint on my hands. Myself and Will are doing paint matching for Kauffie 2.0. We're doing paint matching for Kauffie 2.0. So we're looking to see what... looks good. Let me wash my hands quickly, because now... Oh, no. What? I've got a picture.
Well, the one that's the...
I've got a picture, Will.
Yeah, I know that.
But we're looking at paints for Kauffie 2.0 to be as Instagrammable as physically possible.
Even though no one's allowed to use their phone.
What do you mean?
I don't want people using their phones or computers.
Well, not computers, but phones you're allowed to use. You're allowed to use your phones. But we're back here today. I've got another iced coffee because we have to say hello to everyone first. But we're doing some painting and it's looking quite good. My personal favourite is that one, personally, which is, it's still pink, which goes with my logo, but it's quite pale. So I think that looks really nice. I think it's good. But without further ado, let's see who's in the house to take us through the show. And then I have to make Will a cup of iced coffee. Let's see who's in the house. We have Mr. Robot Head, Jason Bell, YouTube member from Indianapolis, Indiana. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. We have the Nighttime Kid. Good to see you. Jason is a YouTube member. The first one clocking in for the day. We have Harry's in the house saying, good afternoon, fella. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Ian Ferguson, our second YouTube member, coming in for the day from Cincinnati, Ohio. RH. Waits for him to reply. No, nothing. Free our mind. Let's just enjoy the day. The abomination of the club and no scrubs the players deserve our tears or our I don't know. Not upset for me, but good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Stu Boy, YouTube member from Chelmsford, Essex. I might do that for everyone that is a member of the club and people I know where they're actually from. From Chelmsford, Essex. from Chelmsford, Essex. Good to see you, buddy. Another YouTube member clocking in for the day. Are we talking about Green's greatest hits today? Yes. Queen.
Oh no.
Because Another One Bites the Dust. So I took the Another One Bites the Dust album, which is one of their best albums, and I made it Spurs. Another One Bites the Dust. Another One Bites the Dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Who's next?
Who's next?
Yeah, that's tomorrow's stream.
Ah.
Tomorrow's going to be Who's Next. I have thought about this. Who's next is next. We got this. No upset for me. Big up. Big up. We have Angie Boy saying big up, Benny Boy. Hope you're well. Sunday we played. They can win, but we'll be able to be Premier League champs. That's all I care about. Everything else is a bonus. Yeah, you guys did not turn up, did they? They did not turn. Arteta got it all wrong. And this is the difference, Angus. And we've had this conversation and we are in agreement. This is where Arteta proves that he's not as good as manager as he's supposed to be. Because Arsenal should have won that game. He did the same mistake that Pochettino made in the semi-final of the FA Cup against Chelsea. Instead of playing Hugo Lloris in goal, he played Michel Vorm. And in your big games, you say, yes, Kepa Arrizabalaga did a really good job in that competition. But in the big games where Arsenal desperately needed that, Arsenal needed that win more than Man City needed that win. The pressure was all on Arsenal. You pay your big players. And so Arteta, he bottled it. He bottled it. And Man City do what Man City do, which is win trophies. And they did it. I.O. Big up. Big up. He did. His board backs him, though. 100%. His board backs him. I'll make Will his coffee. Andrew needs to make some ice. I've got a new employee who's called Andrew. You will never see Andrew. Your business partner. No, he's not having to partner in the slate. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Good job. You're back door. Good job, Andrew. Andrew's a nice guy.
Italian, isn't he?
No. He's from Basildon.
Oh.
Andrew. Nice English name. Nice English. Actually, I think Andrew's a Scottish name. I think Andrew should be from Glasgow.
I think I've got some nice English names in the top team soon, aren't
yeah. Harry.
So we're going to have
Harry,
Oliver,
Mikey, Michael,
Harry Winks coming back.
Harry.
Do you know what? Dele Alli.
Josh.
Dele Alli might come back.
He might be out to do a job. Del Boy might be out to do a job.
Morris, Pochettino.
Oh no, they want. I've already said it. If De Zerbi is made the Spurs manager, I will not go to a single game next year. I will not go
until he gets the sack.
I will not go to a single game that he's the manager because there's just no point for me. They've had a manager that the players didn't like in Thomas Frank. You then had a manager that's bullied all the players in Igor Tudor, and then you have a manager that will hate everyone. There's no point. If De Zerbi is made the manager, I will not.
Where's De Zerbi from?
He's from the south of Italy.
No, where's he really?
The south of Italy.
They don't have Z in Italy.
They have Z. They have Z.
What's his family from?
I don't know.
His family.
Will Corleone is now here. Will Corleone.
Will Capone.
Yeah, Will Capone. That's the one. Will Capone. If Roberto does. If Roberto De Zerbi is made the Spurs manager, I will not go to a single Spurs game next year until he is sacked. I will not go. I will list every single one of my tickets on the ticket exchange because there's no point for me. It's proof that the club are actively sabotaging and doing everything to piss the fans off. Just Pochettino wants the job. He's the best Spurs manager Spurs have ever had in the last 25, 30 years in the league. Just give fucking Pochettino the job. Give him the job. Give him the money. Give him a decent direct. Just give it to Pochettino. Just give it to him. And if we go down and we cut... No, he's not too old. If we can't get Pochettino, get Robbie Keane, get Scott Parker, just get someone that gets Tottenham. Because he's a crap manager. He's a crap manager, Spurs Global. Just Roberto De Zerbi. He was shit at Brighton after he fell out with the owners. He was good at Brighton because Brighton... It's like Thomas Frank.
That's what Frankie is not wanting to get on with the majority of the Spurs fan base, is it?
Yeah.
Call it a shovel a shovel.
We've at Brighton, like we've just hired Thomas Frank, who was brilliant at Brentford, a system that's been around for 10 old years now that they built.
He was brilliant at Brentford.
He was brilliant at Brentford with yeah, Brentford's system is good, but that's where I'm getting on to. Brighton had an amazing system, and De Zerbi fell out with everyone. He then went to Marseille, signed a rapist in Mason Greenwood. He signed Mason Greenwood,
Allegedly got off.
and then he got off. Allegedly, he got off, but we all heard the videotapes, didn't we? We all heard the videotapes. We all heard them. Then he fell out with all the players. What's he going to do with Spurs? He's going to fall out with all the players, all the board members. He'll be sacked within 2 months. He's
going to say bad things about salt beef bagels.
He will not be in the Spurs job within 2 months. There is no fucking point. No, he's Conte without any of the ability, without any of the trophies. What's De Zerbi won to bring back? They all went mad. They all went mad at Thomas Frank because he never won anything. What's De Zerbi won? Nothing.
He made me need a handle.
Nothing.
Oh.
There is no point bringing De Zerbi in to be the Spurs manager. He'll be sacked within 2 months. He will be shit. Just don't bring him in. It's no point. It's the opposite of stability. He falls out with everyone. Don't bring him in. There is no point. I'd rather have Paolo Di Canio. I would rather have Paolo Di Canio to be the Spurs manager. I'd rather have Paolo Di Canio because at least it'd be funny.
That was the man, by the way, if everyone remembers, that leapt into the Spurs stand giving the Nazi salute.
No, it was Lazio. Lazio. He did that.
Did that Spurs?
No, that was a different player. That was an Aston Villa player that did that. Aston Villa player that did that.
Hang on, who was it?
I can't remember. Who was the player that did... Yes, I would rather have Sol Campbell as the Spurs manager than Roberto De Zerbi. At least he might know how to defend. I'd rather have Sol Campbell. There is no point bringing in Roberto De Zerbi. He'll be sacked within 2 months. It was who was it? Oh, who was it was an Aston Villa player. Aston Villa. Exactly, Angus. Even you see it as an Arsenal fan. Even you see it. Yeah, that was the one. Was it Marko Bosnich?
Goalkeeper.
Mark Business. Yeah.
What the goalkeeper job?
Even you see it. Even you see it, Angus. Imagine ENIC versus De Zerbi. They'll sign crap players. He'll go at the press and say, look at these players that Spurs have not got me. And he'll get sacked immediately. There is no fucking point bringing this manager in. He'll be shit. Just don't do it. Just do what everyone wants. Bring in Pochettino. Give him time and give him a decent director of football. You know it will work. He looks like Pochettino. I'd like Nagelsmann, but he hasn't got any Premier League experience. He's happy in the German job. He's happy in that job. Bring in Prime MLS Yapstam. It was absolute dog water as a manager. Yeah, bring in Yapstam. He was. Yap stand was. It was
What's dog water?
not very good. Only Prince Harry would know about that. What dog water tastes like. Allegedly.
Oh, cool, Dad. Fucking
He left him in the dog water. Allegedly. It's
anyone truly believe Prince William was able to beat up Harry? Harry would have hided the fuck.
no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
He was a soldier, for heaven's sake.
So was Prince Willy
He
Bum.
wasn't. He flew Sea Kings.
Yeah,
Because he could then peer down at the plebs from his yellow helicopter.
we've gone completely off the rails today.
Can we have Meghan Markle? With love, Meghan.
Meghan Markle was the Tottenham manager.
The worst job.
I'd rather have Meghan Markle as the Tottenham manager than Roberto De Zerbi.
That's an interesting question. Why don't we open it up? We should have. What can we have? The woman from England, the Dutch woman.
Oh, yep, I'd rather have Serena Weigman than Roberto De Zerbi. The lady that's in charge of the United, the woman that was Emma Hayes. I'd rather have Emma Hayes.
What about the angry woman that's always having a go at Ian Wright?
Oh, we won't talk about that. We're not having Inaya Luko. We're not having her. I was at so many FC Cincinnati's with Stam as manager. He had no idea what he was doing. I'd rather have Arsene Wenger with Sol Campbell as his assistant. That's how bad he is.
And William Gallas.
No, we like William Gallas. I like William Gallas.
Maybe Sol Campbell should buy it.
How about some random person off the street who makes every decision? Yep, I'd rather have them.
Can I set this up for you?
Yes.
Do you think what is the shareholding that a certain
Mr. Levy,
still
30.
has?
He owns 30% of Enoch.
So don't
So
you
work
think,
that out.
Therefore, it's the clever thing
To make Daniel Levy the manager.
No, it's the clever thing. Therefore, if you were a Lewis fan and you wanted to get rid of Daniel Levy, but you couldn't bear to pay him out the money that he thinks it's worth at the moment, bring the club down. Club gets relegated. Daniel's shareholding.
Yeah.
Is then worth
Reduced,
much
yeah.
less.
That's
They will then buy
It
out
wouldn't-
Daniel Levy. So I think they're deliberately trying to get the club relegated so they can get rid of Daniel Levy.
that's just a conspiracy theory, but it makes sense.
Fair, isn't it?
It's pretty fair. We'll let you borrow him for a few games. I would rather have Arsene Wenger with Sol Campbell as his assistant than Roberto De Zerbi. At least Wenger knows what he's doing and won't have a fight with everyone. Vince McMahon, get him in charge. At least the games would be funny.
I don't know, Donald Trump in charge.
Donald Trump as a Spurs manager. It'd be entertaining.
Yeah,
Actually, no, he'd be like De Zerbi. He'd have a
Any
fight
area
with everyone.
you can improve by saying Donald.
Not in hair transplants.
Oh, he's definitely on his head. His hair's not a thing anymore. Is it?
I don't know what he is. It's its own. We won't go into politics, but it's its own terrestrial entity.
I think it doesn't do it.
Mr. Blobby. Yeah.
Noel Edmonds. Some Noel Edmonds.
Mr. Bean. Get Rowan Atkinson in charge. I like Rowan Atkinson.
No, he's gone mad recently.
He's always been mad.
No. That's watermelons all of a sudden, I think.
Oh, does he?
There's half a 100 people happy.
There's no point, and that it goes back to the point. I don't know where the Spurs guy that said Spurs need a manager that's going to be a manager for minimum 2 seasons.
I want Neil Warnock. Why not?
I'd take Mr. Bean for manager. He'd be wasted as an assistant. I'd love Neil Warnock. Yes, he recently came out and was sacked within 2 games, I think.
What did he come out?
No, shut up, Will.
He
Whoever you put in charge, your players don't give a shit, 100%. But Neil Warnock is a wanker.
Warnock's blue white arts.
You know Neil Warnock's a good bloke. When he said, I don't want people being sad at my funeral. I want the entire funeral procession to sing Neil Warnock, he's a wanker. You know what? He's a good bloke. He's a good bloke. He wants his entire funeral service to sing Neil Warnock.
he's still in. He's at Torquay. Is he at Torquay?
No, he was. I think he just left.
He's currently a football advisor.
He might be.
United.
I don't know who you are, Bernovitz, so I will not be opening the panel.
What's open panel?
Yeah, we don't have an open panel here. We are a what's it called? A
sound box.
We are an echo chamber. We are an echo chamber of madness here, and we're like
what's an open panel? It comes on and just talks.
Yeah.
No,
Interim manager Chris Hughton. I'd have Chris Hughton as the manager. Like Chrissy Hughton, did good jobs here. Knows how to defend.
Oh God, no.
Harry Redknapp,
No.
Chris Hughton, Glenn Hoddle, and Tim Sherwood. Get all four of them in. Just people that understand. I'd have Chris Hughton at left back still.
We'll have David Pleat, if not careful.
I'd have David Pleat.
He's got
Say what you think about David Pleat. He didn't sign any fucking shit players, did he?
Yes.
Who?
Canusa.
He was a good player. He was a good player. Good player. He signed good players.
Ooh. 1945.
Bring back David Pleat. I love David Pleat. He is. Of course he is. You need humbled as well because your fans overrate your player. Sherwood, Redknapp, Hoddle, Defoe. I'd bring back an entire panel. I'd have Mickey Hazard involved. Love Mickey Hazard. I'd have Graham. I'd have them all involved. Any Spurs legend, and I'd just have them all involved with it. You have a main guy in charge, which would have to be Harry Redknapp.
In a worrying fall.
He still knows what he's talking about.
Gerard Houllier for him?
Hmm?
Gerard Houllier?
Isn't Gerard Houllier dead?
Oh, yeah.
But yes, I would still rather have him than Roberto De Zerbi. Just bring in people that understand the football club, understand what it's like to be in a relegation battle. No, he doesn't understand. He's been relegated too many times now. Too many cooks or baristas. No, there's only one barista. Only one barista. Bring him back in. I'd still rather have Adebayor than no Golo Moani. Still rather have Adebayor. We'll do it again. Are we doing the salute? Everyone give salutes in the chat for Adebayor. Salutes in the chat.
What the hell is it, Tim?
Sure. Yeah, salutes. Everyone do salutes. And there it is. There we go. There we go. Salutes in the chat for Adebayor and Tim Sherwood. There we go. I do like it that Tim Sherwood did full the full proper salute. I rate that. Salutes in the chat. Salutes in the chat. Salutes in the chat for Tim Sherwood and Adebayor. Everyone put some salutes in the chat. Can we find the salute emoji? I can't find the salute emoji. That's the problem with this Apple keyboard. That's Chris Ramsey. Chris Ramsey knew what he was doing. Chris Ramsey was excellent at what he did. Chris Ramsey, get him back involved, knew what he was talking about. Oh, that would be
2014.
Yeah.
12 years.
Defoe and Adebayor up top. And I think, yep, 100%. Better than what we've got now. I bet Jermaine Defoe would get 10 goals before the end of the season. Even at his age now. Jermaine Defoe.
Fucking fit when I saw him the other day.
Yeah, Jermaine Defoe.
He's taller than I expected.
Well, maybe you're just shorter, Will.
I suppose I was quite high up.
Jermaine Defoe. You know, Jermaine Defoe. I love Jermaine Defoe. That's my guy. Ledley King knows what he's talking about.
Anthony Gardner.
Bring back Anthony Gardner.
Perry.
Oh, no. He was awful.
Oh,
Who's calling you? I'm afraid it's not one of those scam calls.
He is a convicted fraudster.
Oh no, we can't talk about allegedly.
No, not allegedly.
Oh,
Convicted.
oh, okay. Not good.
Allegedly.
Not good. Not good. We do not condone fraud at the Kauffie Company. We think you should be painless and suffering. We have Leo Starmans in the house. So can we get all the low play? Not this year. Right? Oh no, not Ryan Mason. He's had his chance. I'd have him as an assistant manager again, but again, I think he's a bit of a mole. But you could do is better. I'd have him. At least he'd be in the job in 3 months. I know he got sacked from West Brom. Drew Lala is in the house. Good to see her, miss. Hopefully you're well. Afternoon coffee, Benny Boy and Coffee Beans. Good to see her. Adebayor was only good under Sherwood because they were too attacking. Hence Walker Rose and even Dembele looked awful. I don't think they looked awful, to be honest. But saying that, Carl Walker, I think, was just very green at that point. So was Danny Rose. But they under Poch, those two guys became just insanely good. I think the addition of Eric Dyer in midfield that dropped into that the addition of Eric Dyer in midfield next to Moussa Dembele, dropping into that back four to allow the two centre backs to split with Jan Vertonghen and it would have been Yunus Kabul in that first season. It just worked. It just worked. We got Jesse. My lovely Jesse's in the house. Good to see you, miss. Hopefully you're well. With the Hearts, member for 13 months. Thank you very much. As always, absolute legend of our community. Everyone give some hearts to Jesse. We are talking about people would rather have as the manager over Roberto De Zerbi, which is quite a lot of people, Drula. Quite a lot of people. There's quite a lot of people. Yeah, if you can't tell, I am not enamored by that managerial suggestion. I'm not enamored. I've said it on here. I will not go to a single game. I will not go to a single game because it's pointless for me. There is no point me wasting my time if he's the manager. I will sell every single one of my tickets on the ticket exchange. I will go to Leyton Orient instead, and I will have a better time of it. Absolutely no to him. There is no point hiring a manager who will be sacked within 2 months because he'll fall out with everyone. Just no point. There's just no point. No point having him as the manager. We've already had a manager that worked well in a system, which was Thomas Frank. We don't want one that fell out with the guys in the best system in the Premier League, in my opinion. Brighton have the best football club in terms of a systematic appointments of managers and players. There's no point. He'll be sacked within 2 months. He'll fall out with the board. He'll fall out with the players. He'll be gone. No point. What is the point of that signing? There is no plan in place. He's just available. Just bring in Poch. Just bring back Poch. That's who everyone wants. Just vibes. Just bring back the vibes. It's proof that Vinay and Lang literally have no clue what they're talking about. They have got no clue. No clue what they're doing. They are just a waste of money. They're just a waste. They should be gone. It's just, nah. No clue FC. The number 1 Agon bar in the world is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Another person from Chelmsford. Good to see you, buddy. I know. Onga. But also Chelmsford. I'm going with Onga because Onga is nearer. Big up Onga. Big up the great state of Onga. Except Onga is not a state. My Microsoft Outlook doesn't even work. There's actually we haven't had an Outlook check actually. I actually need to see if my printer works today because my printer wasn't working. Let's have a look. Let's see if Outlook works. Let's have a look. I bet it doesn't. Let's do that. Nope, it's not working. Oh, I think it might be working. But what isn't working is my power adapter, which is not charging. So I've got to somehow get through the next 30 minutes of this stream on 26% battery. I think we'll be able to do it. I think we'll be able to do it. It's my microphone drains a lot of battery and I need to get a battery replacement and I can't afford a battery replacement because it's 250 quid. I need to find a cheaper one. We have Davey and Pam from the Scotland Yard. Big up to you. Big up to you. Braintree. Big up, Braintree. What's the latest? We're not happy with Tottenham Hotspur. We weren't going to talk about football, but we've ended up on a 30-minute rant about football. So, yeah, we'll talk about anything. Anything anyone else wants to talk about. I'm happy. Don't look back in Onga. 100%. Don't look back in Onga. The Epinonga Railway needs to do that as a t-shirt. You really need to stop kicking that.
Can't help it.
You've kicked it 4 times today, Will.
Oh.
It's good to see you, Colin Crossamano. Good to see you, buddy. How come Paratici is not getting a kick in? Well, he's not there anymore. They can't blame him because he wasn't there when all these appointments were made. Because Paratici was not there when he should be blamed for the last 3 years, but he's not. But he's not there when he was not there when we messed up a lot of the transfers under Ange Postecoglou. He was not there this year under Thomas Frank. That was Johan Lack. That's what he's. It's what saved him amazingly is his court is him being banned. That saved him amazingly, which is quite funny. Oh, did he? He suggested Tudor last year though, so I don't think he suggested them this year. Yeah, I agree as well. I agree. Will is starting to take after Romero with his kicking. Yes, you are. He's kicking everything. Is there a Brazilian flag on my thing? Is that why you're kicking it? But there we go. There we go. So that's what we're talking about. I would much rather talk about anything else. We were talking about paint colours, which this is now after Will. What? It actually looks worse after it's dried. This one looks better after it's dried. That one looks more white.
No, that looks like a proper colour.
No, it doesn't. What do you think, everyone? Comment down below. Comment down below. We'll hold this up. What are you going for? Bottom right, top right, bottom left, or... So my favourite colour is... My favourite...
You're gonna tilt balance.
No, I'm not. My favourite one is top right of the screen. This one's my... Yeah, this one. Top right. Top right or bottom... no. Top left. Top left or bottom right. Is what I'm... So...
That's confetti.
That's confetti. Oh, I'm so colourblind. It looks different. I don't know my lefts and rights when we're on. So you're going top left. So you're going this one, which is calamine lotion. So that's the one I would go. That's the one I was thinking. This one, calamine. We like calamine lotion.
I like the traditional colour. That'll go nicely with plants.
But again, it needs to be my decision. Otherwise, you become Fabio Paratici. I would go for this one.
No, but Luigi, know what we want.
No, you don't. I want white wall tyres. I would have white wall tyres on my VW up. I can't. What's it for? It's for my new shop. It's for Kauffie 2.0. So we're doing decorating. So this one is my favourite. And Will likes this. Will likes this one. I like calamine. Personally, it's top left, bottom right. Should I do them again? I didn't, mate. I didn't. Bottom left, the really bright pink is good. Okay. Ian likes the confetti. Ian is liking the confetti. I'm with Will, more classic. The thing is, don't really want to go classic, but I know that's probably what I'm going to get because our builder does what he wants.
No, but as that colour there is just. Well, where's that? That is more pink than you realise. I think you must be a lot more colourblind than you realise.
I probably am.
Because that colour is.
No, we need bright colours, Colin. We need bright colours.
No.
We need bright colours in terms of because we don't have that much light, even though we've got a big window. We need to have a brighter space. A bright space will make the shop look bigger, even though it's tiny. Of course, it could be as well. We will take them to the shop, possibly tomorrow. We might try. If we leave at 3:30, we'll get there before the boys leave the site.
We'll leave here in 30 minutes.
I need to do some coffee for Jan quickly.
Silly belly. Hopefully it's not this stream.
It'd be funny he is. I'm not even gonna tell why this would be a really bad idea. Firstly, it's a manager that's never worked in the Premier League. Everyone knows what every other opposing fan is going to call this manager. It's just a silly idea. That's a real name, by the way. He used to be the manager of Monaco.
Adolf Hitler.
Now you've said it. Now you
read it.
Put mirrors in it. No, I don't want mirrors. Mirrors. Just getting tiny cans of paint. We'll do a few rolls on the wall. No, we can't because we've already got them.
We can paint that. Well, that is the reason why you want a light colour. So if you do want to change it, you haven't got to do 8,000 coats to go over it. Because it's water-based paint, as you know.
It's got to be what I want though, Drula, because I'm going to be in it 8 hours a day. So it's got to be pleasant for me. It's got to be because it is going to be my office.
Humdrum, you get what you're given.
It's not our, but the bloke in the paint shop told you you're going to be in it 8 hours a day. You get what you want.
No, this is a spectacular laugh about the fact that there's one very important thing you didn't say to the bloke in the paint shop. He said, "Who's the customer?" Yes, fuck the customer. Who's paying?
I am the customer.
You're not paying for it.
I am because I've got to be in it every day, making everyone coffee.
But for me, if you go back,
Stuart, his little moustache gives it away. Pick up, Stuart. Yeah, it's a very unfortunate name, but it's a very unfortunate name. It can't be done. But yes, I like this one. Personally. It's not certain. I actually really like the bright pink, but even I think, yeah, bright pink, not a good idea because it's just going to be wham. It's wham, bam, shang-a-lam. It's going to be a bit of earth, wind, and fire. which I don't think we want to do that. A bit of wham bam, but saying that, a bit of Earth, Wind and Fire is always good. Wham bam shangalam. But those two are not. I just think they're a bit too. Have we got? We can put a light on. So there we go. There's the light. I just think they're a bit too plain. It's a bit too plain for me. It's a bit too plain. I agree, but I think that's why I think confetti is out the window for me, and I think this one is really quite nice because I think that's really a bit of everything. It's got a bit of it's a bit of everything. I think that really works. Personal, but we got to see what it looks like in the shop. And then, because it might look different here, but there is quite a bit, it's a bit of a grade A.
The more I look at it, that's the colour. It's just a nice English heritage style colour.
But that's not what I'm going for, Will.
No, but it will work with anything.
But I'm not going for that.
Yeah, but that is not really a colour.
It is a colour.
Not really. It's so light.
Big up Darren Johnson. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. I think you should look up what 1990s Pizza Hut is what I should go for. There are still some of those around the 1990s style. I would bring those back. The 1990s. What is it? What is it? Kentucky Hut with Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and KFC in under one. No, we had Burger King and Little Chef in under one roof. Bring back Little Chef. Bring back Little Chef. After Love, September was good. Got to Get You in My Life. Their version of the Beatles song was good. Hello, Mr. Rinketic. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Man, those Taco Bell KFC combos were peak. We used to be yes, we did. We used to know what we were doing. Oh, can we find it? A 1990 style Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Easy.
I'm getting a picture of it, Will.
I remember it.
So we get rid of these. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Share screen. Share the screen. I mean, look at it. There, that was the peak of our evolution.
That's not UK.
No, it's America. But that's what they looked like.
Yeah, the counter's right, but the floor was. Can you put a video? What would happen if you put a video and I'll shoot a video from YouTube?
Oh, we get copyright.
Copyright.
Yeah.
So the old Thunder. Does anyone remember the Stingray cups?
Oh, just bring it back. Just bring it back. Oh no, have you been placed on gardening leave?
Who?
Rinketic. Only thing I missed from 90s Pizza Hut was stained glass.
glass.
Yeah, that's what that is. The stained glass lamp.
The pool table lights.
Just bring it back. Have you done market research? Yes, I've been looking at loads of Korean coffee shops. They all look amazing. I really want to go to South Korea to visit their coffee shops. They're the best. They just got everything. if you happen to have pizza buffet in the shop, you'll never have to worry about money again. They all went out of business though. I got. Oh no, he did. He got sacked. Rinketic's been sacked. Hard luck, mate. Hard luck. Hard luck.
Who sacked him?
I don't know. Many people. We've all been sacked at some point. Actually, no, I've never been sacked. I was going to get sacked, but I wasn't sacked. Oh dear.
I just don't know whether I'm going to evict you from here or 3 Forest Road.
I have 10% battery left. How am I going to make this last? I need to close some apps. I need to close Spotify. Close preview. Why my laptop wasn't charging all day? I don't know. Just close it. I've never been sacked because I was the boss. Big up to you. Big up to all the girl bosses. Big up to all the girl bosses. The Wimpy's Diner in. Yes, bring back Wimpy. Wimpy, but the 90s Wimpy with the chairs that were on the metal pole. Legendary.
Do you know where I was lusting after the other?
I'm going to close.
City Limits.
City Limits, yes.
City Limits. That was. The problem is our expectations were so much lower. But can you imagine? The queue used to be, there used to be a 3-hour queue for City Limits.
What, bowling?
No, not the one at Wake Arms.
Oh, you're talking
out the door. They used to have American Car Night at City Limits in Loughton.
What then became New Old Orleans?
Even the Old Orleans was actually
cool. It was cool
because everything. Our expectations were lower. Everything was better. You got fish finger, chips, and beans. That's what you used to get. And where can you go to these days where you get fish finger, chips, and beans?
Galotti's.
In a restaurant.
We've still got Pizza Hut buffets. They're just very sporadic because I don't make any money.
Which I don't understand.
Just.
What they should do is they should bring out like these tiny little pizzas like that big.
They do.
Like
They're called individual pizzas.
No, then what you do is they go into a rehydrator and then you get full size.
It's not Back to the Future.
Could be that.
It's not Back to the Future. Good to see you, Catman. Good to see everyone in the house. I don't know if we'll be out of stream for the next 10 minutes because we've got 9% battery. 9%.
You can transfer to my machine.
No, we're not doing that. You're not in control.
Then
we got Paul's in the house, not Pizza Hut, proper pizza. Because my battery's dead.
Oh my Godfathers!
Oh, now I'm down to 6%.
Oh.
We might have to end the stream.
Turn the stream down?
I just don't think that's gonna. I just don't think it's gonna work.
Oh.
For some reason, my laptop wasn't charging for all that time.
You can transfer your controls over to me.
If I swap.
Biscuit.
Imagine it propping it. Yeah, my laptop would just run out of battery. Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone. It's still 6%. We might have to end the show early. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. What it is. My battery is destroyed. It's not told me it's an emergency power yet, though. But yeah, will my laptop survive? I've closed all the applications. Just 10 minutes. 10 minutes. The only way I can really guarantee it is just by unplugging our father is heading to see us soon. Streaming. for another 10 or 9. Oh, we've gone up to 11. It's battery watch. We've gone up to 11%. Cuthbert Alley. Yeah.
My brain goes faster than things. Cuthbert.
Will it or won't it? Will indeed.
What?
Will it or won't it? Will.
What? Huh?
I don't know.
You don't do double negatives.
You are double negative. You're the most negative man alive.
No.
But I really need to. I need to find a local laptop fixer in Loughton that won't cost £250. It's part of the panic. That's part of the charm of the show. No, I said it at the beginning of the show, Catman. If De Zerbi is the manager, I will not watch a single Tottenham game for the rest of the season. I will not go to a single game. There's no point in him being the manager of the football club. He will be sacked within 2 months. He will be awful. He will get us. He will fall out with every. There is no point a manager being here for 2 months. He didn't like it. The only job he last did well at was Brighton. And just we've learned that now, Catman, that we've had a manager that did well at another club that has a really good philosophy of hiring managers and buying in players with a statistic method. De Zerbi did well at that club, fell out with everyone on that board, then went to Marseille, then fell out with everyone there. It's no point. If he's made manager, I will not go. I will get rid of all my tickets. I will not watch a single game while he's the manager. I'll delete everything. There's no point until he's gone. Is the battery better? That's a good question. Let's answer. Where is it?
Is he better than Brian Hill?
No. Brian Hill is better than my battery. He is Conte without any of the ability, any of the trophies, or any of the know-how. Absolutely not. Was he really though? Was he really? But I don't really want a manager that was good in Italy. I want a manager that's good in the UK. He was at Sassuolo, wasn't he? He was at Sassuolo. It's very Italian. I agree. It's good we agree. But for me, there is literally no point in him being made the manager because he will be out of a job within 2 months. He'll have a transfer window. He won't get the players he wants. He will moan at the media and cry and go, oh my God, I didn't get any of these players. I am so upset, spaghetti. And then he'll get sacked. There's no point him being there. Just get a sensible manager. Everyone, just bring back Pochettino. Not everyone will like him. And people will think, oh, Pochettino failed at the club. He didn't win in the good moments, blah, 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 blah. But with Pochettino, he will unite the fan base. The players will all like him and respect him for what he's done as a manager. They'll play a good style of football. It's the sensible thing to do. Or if you want to go for someone that's a bit unproven, you get Robbie Keane in. If you want someone that's managed in English football, you can go for Scott Parker, who's at Burnley. He'll probably not be in the job, but I think Scott Parker would jump at taking the Spurs job. Spurs player, knows the club very well. I think Scott Parker would be a interesting shout. Not done that well at Burnley, but he's got them up. But he's got both clubs he went to. He took over at Bournemouth, and he took over at Bournemouth, brought them to the Premier League. But then someone else took over. Then he went to Burnley. He took them up, and he did rather well at Burnley. Burnley's Burnley. They've always been a yo-yo club. He's actually okay with the Napoli board, amazingly. But they've got him good players. And he's won the league. So he's happy. Could work. Could work. Keno. I think Keno would do a decent job. Keno would do a decent job, I think. Especially if we go down to the Championship. If we go down to the Championship, I think Robbie Keane would be a really good shout with the young players. We got 4 minutes. My battery is fluctuating between 6 and 11. It's a shame it isn't going between 6, 7 for all the kids. Not that I know what 6, 7 means. I have absolutely no idea what that means. The kids will know. The kids will know. The kids are not all right anymore. It's another music reference. I mean, if you want to, I'd rather have you than De Zerbi, mate. Do you not have? Yep, my laptop's battery is done for, so it's not charging. It is not charging. The moment I end the stream, it will start charging. It's taken a bit of a... It's done a good stint, this computer, but it needs a battery service. It needs a battery service. The Apple charged £250 for a battery. Yeah, they don't know what it means either. I don't know what that means, Rinketic. I don't know what it means. I still don't know what it means. 6 and 7s means it's crazy. 6s and 7s, it means you don't know what you're doing. It means you're crazy. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We just need to hang on for a minute longer before we have to start ending the show. Do you realize, Rinket, you take a job wherever, to be honest. If Spurs offered you a job and gave you good money... If Spurs offer you a job and decent money, you will take the job. Why? Because 7, 8, 9. Indeed, mate. Indeed. Well, the board is like in it. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it does. It works. But what a hell of a meme. Hell of a meme. But on that note, everyone, before my laptop runs out of battery, we will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m, the usual time for the Kauffie Company. We'll talk about. We'll have Who's Next tomorrow. So we've got another one bites the dust today. We'll have Who's Next tomorrow, and I'm going to make some coffee and have a good rest of your day. But thank you all so much for watching today's show. Hopefully you had a wonderful rest of the day. Ciao for now. And as always, everyone, if you're sober, what the cough is brewing. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore